Our last video for today at Gillian Roulston's Open Studio art sale, and this is a series of paintings which frankly are nothing short of incredible. I'm just going to try and give you an indication of the yummy, gorgeous, lovely texture. Can you tell I love highly textured work? In Gillian's words, it's quite fragile. So hello, Gillian.
Hello, Fleur.
So tell us about these works, please.
Well, this one here is, I call it Carragini colours, which obviously is nothing like Carragini, but it's the colours that got me when I was looking at photos, not photos that I'd taken, but photos that my sister and brother-in-law had taken one time on their trip up to Carragini. And I just, like all my works, I wanted to put texture in, but with this I was using some different products to create the texture within these paintings, and then just building up all the colour. There's many layers of colour when there's a light, like sunlight or that on this. You can see there's some beautiful purples through there and some gorgeous reds and blues. And also the water was a really bluey, greeny colour. So that's how this painting came about. And so yeah, you can see there's a lot of texture in there, and the way that I've painted it is so that I painted it so that a lot of the texture would show up in the canvas, especially where I've used some pastes and things rather than using some other elements that I've brought in, so to create that painting. Yeah, so once again, going back to my usual colours and my inspiration, the land. Did you want me to talk about this one?
Yes, please.
This one's called, I call this Nullarbor Cliffs, which I've had many trips across the Nullarbor throughout my life, and I just love that journey, and I can never understand why people say it's boring, there's nothing out there. I see lots of stuff out there, and we always stop and have a look at the cliffs along there. And so this is where this painting, I got the inspiration for this painting, and you know, just the way that it just all drops down and then goes into this beautiful southern ocean with all the different colours and that in the ocean. It's just amazing. It's incredible. So that's where I got the inspiration from this one.
And this one is quite, I mean, I know your work is textured, but this is quite something.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. It's just so yummy.
A lot of texture down through there. And it is a little bit fragile, so I don't sort of, these paintings here with the amount of texture and what I've used to create that texture, you know, I don't like them to be, I don't handle them, or they don't get handled the same way as some of the other ones do, because
just a little more fragile.
It's a little bit more fragile. So,
but the effect is incredible.
Yeah. And I guess with that amount of texture and that on there, you've got to expect it to be a little bit more delicate than the other works that I do.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So we're going to now walk through to a work that is a huge highlight called Sea Eagles, so of Horrocks, I think it is. So you're going to look at me until you get to see the painting, just so we can build it up. So here we are back in the actual studio.
So do you want me to go on
Yes,
this side?
and this work is just stunning. I mean, look at this. It's just beautiful. So much textured work there, and then I'll give you a overall impression as we come out. So over to you, Gillian.
Okay, so this painting has come about from a photo that I took when we'd gone up to Horrocks beach for a weekend. And
Where
they
is
had,
Horrocks Beach?
Horrocks Beach is just north of Geraldton.
Yeah, they were that day.
About 15-minute drive from Northampton, and there was a lot of nests up there, and there was actually baby chicks in the nests as well. So it was really quite an experience. I would have loved to have been able to get above them so that I could have taken photos down into the nests, but it was, I needed to fly myself.
You saw this scene live?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, no wonder it's such an incredible piece, because it is an incredible piece. I mean, on this video, you can't get the full impression.
Yeah, so all this really rough texture down here is because we had to climb up rocks and everything to get and climb over rocks and that to get there. So that sort of represents a bit of the rockiness and once again the ocean that was there. And yeah, there was a lot of the grasses that grow along the beach, along the so that's sort of what that represents. And then just the eagle coming in, just land, or one of them, he or she, has just come in and to feed the babies that were in there.
Yeah, stunning work. Incredible work.
Yes, so that's that.
Great. Well, thank you, Gillian Roulston. Thank you very much. We'll chat again.
Thank you, Fleur.
Thank you.